Hello and welcome. My name is Ali Goff. I am the owner and founder of Goff Legal. We do estate planning, trust administrations, and probate serving all of California. Our offices are currently in Rockland. And today I wanted to go over for all of our retirees, congratulations, you have retired, you have moved on to the next step, and it might be time to look at your estate plan. Right? So today I'm going to go over that with you just to make sure that you know what you should be aware of, what you should be thinking about when retirement hits or after you've actually gone through retirement and are sort of firmly in this like place of happiness, and maybe you're volunteering more, maybe you're spending time with grandkids, all that fun stuff. So, retirement checklist. First, look at your trust. It may have been a few years since you actually looked at your trust. You want to make sure that all of your agents, you trust them, that they're still alive and well and willing to serve. You want to look at your healthcare decisions because chances are if you made decisions 20 years ago, it might be time for an update to make sure your current wishes are reflected. I highly recommend, especially for retirement, you review every single financial account, but in particular, 401ks, IRAs, Roth IRAs, pensions, anything, CalPERS, especially if you have CalPERS. It's really, really important that you check the beneficiaries on every single account. And now, if you've rolled it over to a new account, they should have created beneficiaries for you when you opened the account. I want you to check it again anyways. Email your advisor, email the service provider and say, hi, I would like confirmation of who my beneficiaries are. I can't tell you how many times we have dealt with administrations when someone thought that their beneficiaries were updated and they missed it, and then now we're shoved into the probate process or into a court procedure to try and get that asset. It's really unfortunate and it's such a waste of resources, and it doesn't have to be that way. So that's tip number 2. Review your trust number 1. Review your accounts, your retirement accounts specifically. Step 3, you might want to consider consolidation at this point. I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not giving you financial advice, but when we go to administer your trust, if you have 12 accounts, the trustee and or their attorney, potentially if it's complicated, have to fill out forms for 12 different institutions. It's time consuming and it's really sort of a trouble for the trustee to go through all of that work. If you have 3 IRAs and you can consolidate them into one, now we only have one form to fill out, which is administratively going to cost less in the long run and be a lot less work for your trustee. So if your version of diversification is 12 accounts, I don't think that's what they meant when they said diversification. They usually mean diversification of, investments in your portfolio. Please do talk to your financial advisor about that so you really are making sure that your investments are the way you need them to be. But really, consolidation, it's a good time, especially if you've retired and maybe you can roll over things and stick them all in one happy place with one beneficiary listed on there, or several beneficiaries, but it's all in one place. All right, next step, I want you to review your insurance policies. If you have a house, double check that your trust is listed as an additional insured. Double check the beneficiaries on any existing life insurance policies. Make sure that all of your accounts and all of your insurance, especially with your employer, have your current address that you're currently living at and on all of those policies. And then actually, if you haven't received this notice, you should have, by the way, you can name I call it backup or, notification person. Something happens to you and you don't pay your bill, they will send a notification to someone else. You will pick probably your trustee or your kid. So if you're incapacitated and your life insurance premium doesn't get paid, before they kick out your policy, they send a notification over to the next in line. So fill that form out when you get it. And then finally, go on vacation. Why? Because you can. I mean, why not? You have all the options in the world. You have no rules. You're retired. You get to do all the fun things you never got to do before. So go on vacation. How about that? Your lawyer said so. Anyways, I hope you enjoy retirement. If you have questions about your estate plan, we are here. You can go ahead and go to gofflegal.com, and we're happy to support you in looking at your plan and making any updates you might need. Alrighty, bye-bye.